whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, researchers at the Barrow Neurological Institute have discovered a link between living near a golf course and Parkinson's disease. Wow.
What?
Oh, thank goodness nobody around here lives near a golf course.
I live on a golf course.
Oh, that's right. Dang it.
Parkinson's?
Parkinson's, yes. They say the study examined data from 419 Parkinson's patients and found that people living within a mile of a golf course showed a 126% greater risk of developing the disease than those living over 6 miles away.
Whoa.
And the danger apparently comes from vulnerable groundwater. They say this could imply that pesticides used in golf courses could be driving the risk by seeping into the tap water.
Wow.
How about that, huh?
That's disturbing.
That really is for a lot of people in South Florida that live on or within a mile of a golf course.
Well, when Rocco was a baby, I thought about that, and I was like, I am not feeding him any kind of formula made with this tap water here, because
Okay, yeah.
just think about all the chemicals they use to keep a golf coursey.
Well, when you walk it through, it does make sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Rocco got nothing but glass bottled water for the first year and a half, 2
Okay.
years of his
Yeah.
life. Every bit of formula, cereal, anything we ever made for him, I used glass bottles.
Yeah, I think they'll have to do more studies about it, but that could be rather interesting. Florida influencer Lily Pons hosted a gender reveal party involving pink or blue goo spurting out of a box.
The Lily Pons?
Yes, the Lily Pons. She's the pregnant one in the video who you can see as the goo comes out, she starts slipping and falls down hard over a speaker.
The pregnant person falls?
The pregnant lady is slipping and falling all over the place. They're trying to help her up. Basically, they created an ice rink with this goo on this slick surface stage that they're all on.
no.
They look all glitzy and glamorous. Yeah, I gotta tell you, honestly, there is a whole montage I was watching the other day on social media of just one horrible example of a gender reveal after another.
I know. The stupid things people do for entertainment is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, like losing an eye because a shard of glitter
It is
lodged
absolutely ridiculous.
itself in your retina.
These attention whores always trying to get all the attention on social media. Doing something stupid.
Here is some audio from the insane video. Yay, and everybody else seemed to be happy about it. But yeah, she went down hard, but she got up and celebrated right after. But
Well, I mean, as long as they got the views, Kev.
they did get the views,
Okay,
yes.
that's all
It's going viral. There's a couple that went to a fast food place in Lake Wales, Florida called Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. And they noticed that instead of their name on the takeout box and receipt, it just said, help. Unsure if it was a prank or a real cry for help. They turned to Reddit. Of course, that's where you go.
Yeah. What? Again, it's for the upvotes.
If somebody did need help, by the time you get to them, they're dead. Many of the 10,000 comments said, hey, idiot, just call the cops to be safe. And they took that advice, called the police, and it turns out it was just a bored employee who thought it'd be funny to write help on the receipts.
I bet you get in trouble for that.
You should.
You should.
Well, a delivery driver for Amazon was fired after she was caught on video pooping on a customer's porch in Los Angeles.
I saw the video. It's pretty awesome. She looks up at the camera
Yeah,
at
she
one
does.
point.
So then it was personal.
Yeah, the driver was seen on security cameras pulling up her pants while the bowel movement was left behind on the bottom of a set of outdoor stairs.
That is a message.
Yeah, it is.
A neighbor also checked their security camera and caught the same driver urinating inside a wooden gate at their home.
She's lawless.
She's just
She
pooing and peeing all
is.
over the neighborhood.
Girl.
Do you think she gets excited to do that? That's her sick game. She likes to randomly just be known to do that.
Or does she have IBS?
Then you go to a bathroom.
Does that explain the peeing, though?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, maybe she wants to be like the top performer and doesn't want to have like a slower time.
It just makes me feel she drives around searching for the right house.
Okay.
Like a victim.
Yeah, well, didn't work if she's trying to be a great employee because she was fired.
Aw.
Yeah.
She now works for UPS.
A Florida man has taken to the hospital after he accidentally shot himself with his gun inside of a Walmart on Northeast 163rd Street near North Miami Beach on Saturday.
Whoopsie.
He dropped the gun. One round went off, hit him. We don't know exactly where. Customers were ducking for cover. Nobody else was hurt, thankfully. But one of the customers said, yeah, you know, it's not the weirdest thing to happen in a Walmart.
I was going to say, I'm shocked if something odd happened at a Walmart here in South Florida.
Something odd happens in Walmart every day.
And you know what? That person's right. That's probably not the weirdest thing to happen.
Might not even that day. A 28-year-old woman in Maryland drove through a street fair on Saturday because the road was blocked off and she couldn't get to work. Chest cam footage of it is making the rounds online, and yeah, she just doesn't care that she drove through this parade and she was stopped because she is bound determined she's going to go to work regardless.
Wow.
I apologize for the inconvenience. I'd be happy to call you a taxi. Fortunately,
I don't have to come back. I just need to get out. I gotta go.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I gotta go to work. What do you want me to
Okay.
do? Like, I have to go to work.
You cannot get out. Stop your car. Stop.
Excuse me.
Stop.
Excuse me, y'all. What's it?
Ted, there's a lady running down the street now in a BMW. Stop. Get out of the car.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
There's one from Okeechobee Boulevard that's like that. The cops are trying to tell the woman she cannot go through. There's all this blocking, and there's something was going on downtown. She did not care. She was drunk, and then she tried to drive away, and they tackled her and arrested
Crazy.
her.
Wow.
What are these people doing?
That's insane.
That is insane. What do you think about this woman who brought a whole rotisserie chicken onto her flight?
I love it.
Part of me's repulsed. The other part of me's kind of impressed.
I sent both my sister and my mom home with carry-on crawfish.
Okay.
See, now
boy, that's
that
going to
is
smell.
a jerk
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's going to smell god awful. Wow.
They didn't eat that on the plane.
No, they didn't. They kept it packed in the little cooler with the ice pack that I made for them. But
Yeah.
it's just the fact that it was there.
Well, here she's explaining why she decided to bring the rotisserie chicken onto the flight with her.
I just got pulled aside by TSA for having something crazy in my bag, but I told her this is how you give yourself a first class experience without paying for first class. So let me show you. Okay, cold rotisserie chicken. I gotta get my protein in the flight. I hate buying airport food, so I usually just try to pack like a salad or something. And I didn't have time, so I was like, let me just get like a whole chicken from Whole Foods. And this is gonna hold me over for like the entire day pretty much.
No, I mean, I've said it before. TikTok's ruining humanity.
She ate the whole
Yeah.
chicken.
But she's doing it because she wants to do a video. You can hear she has TikTok voice.
Yeah, she does. Well, and if you're worried about the tap water around golf courses, at least you don't live in Kimballton, or Iowa, where their tap water turned pink. They say it was some kind of malfunction at the local water tower, but the locals really didn't like having pink water coming out of their faucets.
I thought maybe the radishes were leaking into the water, and then I realized it was actually coming out of the spigot. And so I was surprised that the water was pink.
We don't realize how much water we use.
Pretty aggravating. We've had a water issue to begin with. Our city residents have had enough of that already. Just the whole water situation, they just want it over and done with.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, after hearing stories about that in Iowa, what Riviera Beach has had to go through, stories about golf course, I'm not sure how much I trust tap water these days.
There's a viral clip going. I forget. It's some kind of city councilman, and he is defending the water in the area, but everyone's saying how disgusting it is. It's not drinkable because everything is fine. You can drink it. So the reporter brings out a glass to go, "Sir, will you drink some right now?" He goes, "No, of course not. I'm not crazy."
He said that?
Yes, it's a real clip.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Yep. How about that, huh?
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.